Are we live? I just wanted to hop on here before the video starts and just thank you guys so much for the continued support in my journey. If you don't know me, my name is Sebastian. I travel in this pretty cool van. And this video is a little different, and I really hope you like it. Okay, so I do a lot of things alone, and maybe some things I should think twice about, like driving up this remote mountain road in Montana just to camp out for a night. As surprising as this may sound, that is not the premise of today's video. The plan today is actually pretty simple. Drive to Yellowstone, get a backcountry permit, and go backpacking. There's Yellowstone right over there. I'm back on the main road, which is still dirt. Backcountry permit has been acquired for one night in Yellowstone at the 7-mile hike. I've never done it, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, I got the backpack all ready to go, and I just need to change into my short shorts so I could be considered a real hiker. Okay, I did not forget to start my all trails, which is a big deal. This is the Glacial Boulder Trailhead, and my backcountry parking permit says something else. Whatever. If I said I wasn't a little nervous, I would be lying. I have not backpacked in a while, let alone in grizzly infested territory. I talked to the backcountry office when I got my permit, and I asked them if there were gonna be anyone else out here today, and they said no. This is the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. I'm gonna be hiking to the bottom of that to camp out next to the river. Or I got mauled by a grizzly. So there's been a lot of trees down. Last week we had a really strong windstorm. A lot of trees creaking and cracking, as the wind today is fairly strong. So I'm just gonna go skirt around this one. Probably the hottest day we've had this year. Got up to about 80 degrees today. Just brutal. If a tree falls in the woods, I'm gonna be the one to hear it, and it's gonna scare the ever-living shit out of me. I could tell you that right now. I was walking by this area and I figured it'd be a good spot to take a break. I think I'm about halfway there. It's a pretty short hike. This open meadow. So this hike I'm on is called the 7-Mile Hole Trail. It starts at the Glacier Boulder Trailhead, or whatever it was called, and it drops down about 5 miles into the canyon. It's a 10-mile round trip with about 2,000 feet in elevation gain on the tail end of the hike. So that means today I'm hiking 5 miles and dropping down 2,000 feet into the canyon. It's a pretty easy day if you'd ask me. All right, I'm back on the trail. Break time is over. I've got about 2 more miles to go until I reach the spot I'm gonna camp out for tonight. 7-mile hole trails 2 miles away. And this sign says, no stock use past this point. We're finally dropping down into the canyon, and look at this. Yeah, these views are just incredible. I will say I'm definitely glad I brought the poles now because this stuff is pretty slippery. And that's a far way down. I would hate to slip. Okay guys, what is this? I have no idea. Is it a snake? It looked like a really big worm for a minute there. It'd be in the bushes. It's gonna get picked off by a bird. Looks like I'm walking up on my first interesting feature of the trip, other than the snake. That was pretty cool. Oh, this is pretty wild. Oh, and there's a deer. See him? Oh, but yeah, look at this. So I'm no geologist, but this resembles something of a soda butte. Yep, that's all I got. Here's another interesting one. This looks like a dried up hot spring pool. And there's 2.2 million acres. There is a lot to see out here. Okay, I'm trying to go through this next thermal area, and I'll say the trail is kind of hard to follow at times because of the amount of erosion that happens in such a short period of time. This stuff just gets washed away quick. Oh, looky here. I walked right past this mud pot. I'm noticing lots of hot springs and thermal water running through here. It's really interesting. It looks like someone carved this one out. That's pretty wild. It doesn't look natural. This whole area is just, I feel like I'm walking on a volcano, which I am. I'm pretty sure the campsite that I'm staying in is on the rim of the Yellowstone caldera, which is the rim of the volcano. Okay, here's a stream, and I am extremely curious if it's hot water or cold water. It's warm water. That's really weird. Now I definitely know I'm getting close to my camp spot because I don't know how much further down I could go just by seeing the top of the canyon rim. So that's pretty much where I started. Now I'm all the way down here. That's quite a change. I'm just checking out this spot that's designated for people to camp at as long as they have a permit. However, this one is not mine. It is 4C2. Mine is 4C3, which is maybe another mile or so. Here's that food pole that you're supposed to hang your food from up there, down there. Swings back and forth. so bears can't get to it. I forgot rope. Made it home sweet home. This is a really nice spot, right next to the river down there, a little bit higher up so you don't get all the noise from the river. After walking around a little bit, I can't find one of those poles for me to hang up my food. I'm thinking the only one was that last one I saw back there. I'm gonna have to take my food back there to hang it up. I said I didn't have rope. I looked in the van for about 30 minutes looking for some string or rope so I can hang my food once I got here, but I couldn't find it. I know I have it somewhere. Maybe it's in my other backpack. So I grabbed one of those cam ratchet straps. I don't know if it's gonna be long enough. I'm gonna try something out and make it work. Probably gonna do it right there. I'll set up the tent and then take everything else and then walk back. Yeah. Definitely been a while since I've set this tent up. I'm just gonna get a steak or two in it and get this food out of here. I don't want any visits from a grizzly. It's unfortunate. Okay, the tent has been retrieved. Stay right there. I'm gonna go get the steaks, which are right here. Now, I'm gonna throw some stuff in the tent and then take the food away from here because I don't need any more disasters. That's enough excitement for tonight. I took the rope that was holding up the sign. I tied that to my camp. Put the rope back in the morning, I promise. I just needed it for tonight. I'm just gonna probably eat a banana and drink this beer and call it good. Nothing like a warm beer after a good hike. Tied up my food right there. Just ran the line down here, tied it to that tree there. And that should be good enough for the bears. Hiking back to my camp spot now. It's not too far away. Hopefully my tent is still there. And then I think I'm gonna call it a night. Good morning, it is day 2. Okay, I'm back in the van and that trip was freaking awesome, except the mosquitoes, okay? So I retreated to the tent and the mosquitoes were swarming the tent. I think I'd rather have maybe 5 or 6 grizzly bears attacking me at the same time, instead of 1.5 million mosquitoes. My camera did die right when I woke up. Unfortunately, nothing really interesting happened on the hike up. I saw 0 wildlife, maybe 1 or 2 deer, and that's it. It was way less windy and there were way more mosquitoes. Other than that, it was a pretty easy hike. I appreciate you coming to hang out with me. It really means a lot. Smash that subscribe button if you want to see more and like the video. I'll see you next week.